just human nature. It's really weird.
Right.
Or you
Hi,
know
Lauren.
I'm just such a
Hi,
hypochondriac.
Lauren.
Hi,
How's
Lauren.
everyone doing?
Good. Are you okay
Good.
after your test and everything?
So, they still haven't gotten back to me with my test results. It's
What?
a few weeks, and they dropped Chris's test results. So he went to another place in Oakland, and he got his results back the next day. He's fine. So, but I have to get retested.
Oh my gosh.
Fine. I'm feeling much better.
Yeah.
Hi, Bob.
Hello.
Hi, Bob. Are you on audio yet?
He's
Oh.
connecting to audio right now.
Hi, Scott.
Scott, you're on mute.
Hey all,
Hi, Bob.
how's everybody?
Hi, Scott.
Scott, get a haircut, for God's sake.
Like that?
I noticed they're cutting hair outside on Appian Way.
No,
Yes.
I refuse.
I'm just
This is
jealous.
my COVID hair.
Yeah. I'm just jealous.
I was gonna ask you about that, Harry, but I decided not to, so I'm glad.
And next is a ponytail, Scott. Next is a
Huh?
ponytail.
I have one. It's a poodle tail right now. It's not a pony, it's a poodle.
Is Bob Davis in
Oh, it's a knee.
Knee in the desk.
I heard that. Oh my God.
But, and we're not stupid, but I'm telling you,
God, I was just telling Harry that I didn't have to call in. I just went on the computer and the Zoom went on and I didn't even have to give
See,
ID
You
number.
must- you must have an excellent IT staff.
I don't know what happened, but I'm on Zoom.
people knew like 10 or 21-year-old son.
I picked up the mask, Scott.
You picked up the new ones?
Yeah, isn't she
Okay.
nice to be doing that? Well,
She's sewing away. She won't stop. So we should announce to people that if they know of people or pockets of people, somebody, little groups that need some, we can pass them out.
well, you know what, Scott? I wrapped them. I put them in little small snack baggies, and then I put a little sticker compliments of the Elsa Brownie Chamber.
Nice.
So that's why I picked them up. The mask, Judy, that Eleanor is making
Yeah.
for the mask program, she's making so many, and I wrapped them because for sanitary
Right.
reasons. I
Sure.
put them in little baggies, and I just put a sticker on them, so whoever wants one will have, have them.
Nice,
So
thank
did you pick them? You pick them up. You have them at your house, or are they still at the office?
Scott picks them up, and I went.
Oh, Scott. Okay.
Yeah, but he leaves them at the office, and then I pick them up and put them in little containers, and I can bring them back to the office. Whoever wants one.
Hi, Susan.
I was making some, but then when I got the little scare, I was like, I'm not gonna touch any of the fabric until I find out. So yeah.
So, Bob Sharp, do you not have audio? Is that why or can you talk to us?
No, I have audio.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's got a handheld mic.
It's a,
Sing us a
wow.
song. It's karaoke
Wow.
mic.
Oh, and to let everyone know, I am recording this video.
Okay.
Yes.
So as
Hi,
long
Bob.
as everyone approves.
Hello.
Hi, Bob Davis.
In that case,
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
that's Bob Davis' phone number. I
That's Bob
recognize that.
Yeah.
Bob Davis.
Yes, I can even see myself.
Really?
Can't we see you?
Hi, Susan.
He doesn't have his video on.
Bob doesn't.
I don't have a smartphone.
I'm on a laptop, I'm not on a phone.
Do you have Bob, do you have an iPad?
No.
Oh.
Have a laptop?
And my
Well, we
and my
miss seeing
computer-
you, Bob. Miss seeing you.
and my computer at work does not have a video camera thing.
Oh.
Okay. Well, get an iPad, for God's sake.
Yeah.
No thanks.
No?
Come Come on.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Hey, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, can everybody hear me all right?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Tom, hi, Tom.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
We can see you too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You got to change that one.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Where are the doggies?
Getting into trouble.
What time is it?
They're both in another room, then they're up to no good.
Oh, it's 5:15, yeah.
I had 3 meetings today, and I let them out in the backyard, and we still have a little hole in the fence. And Liam will get out, and Charlie will come inside and give me this particular look, like, Liam got out, Mom.
Go report. Huh?
Call him a little narc with a bark.
I was gonna say, tell him nobody likes a snitch.
He gets extra cookies in this house.
Oh.
Hi, Nicole.
Where's
Hi,
Nicole?
Nicole. Hi,
I'm here.
Hey, Nicole. Hmm.
But yeah, I just went outside and called for Liam. Just saw him dart through the hole in the fence.
Little
At least he comes back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not in the office, Lauren, at all?
No, the office is super hot. Well, no, I'm at home. I'm working from home until we find out the test results.
Oh,
My personal office at home is just way too hot today. So
Yeah.
in the living room on the couch.
Were you exposed to the virus?
Yeah, so I got testing done about 3 weeks ago and still haven't gotten results. And they contaminated Chris's results, so he had to get tested again. And so I'm going to Oakland sometime this week to get tested again. But I don't think I have it. I'm feeling much better.
You know what?
Were you exposed or just feeling sick?
Feeling sick, and Chris's coworker tested positive, and Chris has been going, around and stuff for work.
You might have had it, but if you're feeling good, it would be gone by now.
I don't think I have it. Like, I think it was like I met with my doctor too, like over Zoom, and she thinks it was just a really, really bad flu with migraines and a bad cold.
yeah. Yeah, by now you'd be worse, probably,
Well, that's
Yeah.
bad enough.
I'm
Oh,
feeling
by now
much
it'd
better.
be
Yeah.
filmed unless it was bad.
Yeah, it's just, really fatigued and nauseous.
COVID to me.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Do
doctor.
you have a temperature, Lauren?
No, I did not have a fever.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much all the other symptoms.
Smell.
Taste or smell?
Well, I couldn't hold down food, so couldn't really tell you.
Hi, Martha.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Martha.
Hi,
I'm
Martha.
going into better light. This light is terrible.
Hi, Martha.
How you doing, Marie?
Fine, fine. You too?
Yeah. My first treatment was today.
Oh, no.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Fine so far. It went very smoothly.
Is it radiation or chemo?
Both.
Oh,
Oof.
Yeah. I had the radiation at first at 8:30, and it went very smoothly. I didn't even know when the laser went on.
good.
Can't
And
see your face, Martha.
I know. I just am sitting down
Going
again.
into
here.
better light.
Yeah. There, how's that?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Beautiful.
good. That's good. We can see you good.
So everything is kind of okay on your end?
Yes, then I had the chemo and it took hours, it's an infusion. They dribble it in. I had 3 different bags of fluid. One was just saline with a bunch of drugs in it that they will, to prevent nausea and different I mean, they have really good anti-nausea drugs now, you guys.
Yeah, good.
So, and my dentist gave me some kind of fluoride toothpaste. They protected my teeth. I had little things on my
Mhm.
upper and lower teeth, and a thing sticking out. Oh, that was for the
For the radiation?
That was for the radiation. Yeah. No, the chemo. I just sat there. They said bring your lunch.
Yep.
So,
Well, that's great,
So they
Martha.
they probably gave you a steroid as part of the cocktail. And
They
that
did.
kind of helps you feel pretty good. Tomorrow you may feel a little less.
Well,
Just be mindful of
I
that.
was really hoping that steroid would help with my hip, but it didn't. I mean, not yet. So,
They
you
need
know.
to shoot it right
So
in.
Martha, one important point, you know, when you consult with your physician, make
Yeah.
sure that you ask them about your bone health, because the steroids have
Right.
real implications for bones
Yes,
and
I read
fractures and
about
things like that.
Yes, thank you.
I can share a study we just did on that, and so you know it's an issue that's close to my heart. So
Yeah. Could I get you to email me a link or anything to your
yeah,
study?
it isn't published yet, but if you'd like,
Oh.
you know, we could talk about the findings and
Oh, I
you
would
know,
love
at least
that.
give you ideas about what questions to ask your doctor and things like that.
Yes, I would love that. That would be really helpful.
Where are you going, Martha, for your treatment?
I'm in John Muir Health, and so I go to Concord to East Street for the radiology, and then Walnut Creek for the chemo.
So you do one after the other, Martha?
Today I did. The chemo is going to be 21 days apart, so I won't have the next one till, I don't know, kind of almost the end of August. Let's see, they're 21 days apart, so
Oh,
that's
good.
what I'll be doing.
24th.
Now, the radiation is every day, so I have to go
Oh,
out.
goodness.
Well, how did you notice? I mean, your voice sounds all normal and everything. How did you notice something was wrong?
Well, one of the symptoms of cancer, which I happen to remember, it was that sore throat that does not heal. And I've had a sore throat since Christmas.
Oh, Martha.
And so this was this little, first I went to my GP and he said, oh, well, you don't have strep throat, so you just have a cold.
Oh.
Okay. So then I called and I asked for a specialist, and he sent me to a specialist, and the specialist was a jerk, an arrogant SOB. He patronized me and dismissed me.
Oh,
And
Martha.
so I didn't give up. I waited a couple of weeks and I asked for another specialist, and he sent me to Dr. Au, A-U, who I saw in San Ramon. He's also in Concord and Walnut Creek. And he was wonderful, very sympathetic, really cares. He did elbow bumps because we couldn't do handshakes. So he did elbow bumps. I like that. And he did a biopsy. He took 3 different little bits of tissue from the tumor. And then I had a CT scan and an MRI. And gosh, I've had a lot of doctor's appointments lately. You guys. So the next 7 weeks, the radiation will last 7 weeks, every day, Monday through Friday.
Well, I'm glad you found a sympathetic doctor who's,
Oh no, me too.
I mean, they can be so cruel sometimes and just dismissive and
A lot of them do not have good bedside manner.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that, you know, you're getting treatment and you're going through that. And just let us know if you need anything.
Sounds like you're in good hands, dear. And I for one will be happy to make you some soup.
There were all these weird restrictions on diet, and the documents they gave me seemed to be contradicting each other. So I asked the nurse today at the chemo thing, and she said, "Oh, eat whatever you want until you have symptoms, GI symptoms."
Oh.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
But how do you avoid having symptoms?
You can't avoid both the radiation and the chemo give you symptoms, side effects. That's just with the side effects.
You don't have a sore throat now, Martha? No?
Yeah.
Still?
A little one, you know.
You're
it's
not worse
bad.
at all. I mean,
Oh, Dr. Au had this cool gadget. It was a gadget that he could look in, and it had a black tube hanging down, and there was a camera at the bottom of the tube, and he fed it through my nose, and he looked at the tumor carefully and measured it and got the exact dimensions of it.
Oh.
And he kept going down and looked at my voice box, and there's nothing in my voice box. So that's
why you sound good.
Well,
yeah,
that's
that's
good.
why
You
that
sound
part's
fine.
okay.
Yeah, that's why you
And
sound
I
good.
also have, for the CT scan, they make you drink radioactive glucose, and glucose goes to a rapidly dividing cell, so it goes to the cancer, and it also involved 2 lymph nodes in my neck.
Mm.
So it would have been stage 3, but they've changed the stages, and so they call it stage 1 now.
Oh. Mhm.
I don't know. I should stop talking.
Stage 1 sounds better than stage 3 to me.
Yeah.
I'd rather call it stage 1.
Yeah.
So Martha, did they tell you that they thought they caught it pretty early, or?
Yes, Dr. Au was very glad I had been so persistent.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Tom?
Yes,
why
Marie.
do you have the earphones on? You look like you're going out of space.
Yes, this actually is from my spaceship.
Oh.
Yay!
You part of Splashdown the other day?
Yeah, there we go. So what happens is I can't seem to get, I mean, I created this whole home office, and I have an external monitor, and I have my MacBook all folded up, and I've just not been able to get any combination of webcam and microphone to work properly, which is why I've had these technical difficulties, if you don't remember. And so the only thing that just seems to just work seamlessly is headphones.
Oh.
So I kind of look like an alien.
Yeah. Oh, you look like
that's cool.
astronaut.
All right.
Friends here.
A radio announcer.
Look
There we
like
go.
an astronaut, not a radio. Shall we start, Lauren?
Yeah. I guess I do want to say I reached out to Sunny to see what's going on, but he hasn't gotten back to me. So I'll reach out again. I don't know if any of you have heard from him.
No.
Reach out to his wife too.
Mhm.
I know his wife's mother's been ill.
Okay.
Oh.
She's in the hospital.
Okay. So maybe he's been busy with that. But yeah, I'll reach out again and I'll let you all know. But yeah. And then I know Carla is, I believe,
Carla's actually in Pennsylvania,
yeah.
and she won't be back for another week. She's been there for a couple of weeks at least.
Yeah, so she's excused for this meeting. And then Bev, if you want to go over the minutes, I don't know if everyone saw them and the updates and all approved.
Beverly, are you there?
Yes. Beverly? I don't see Bev.
I see your name, but I don't.
She's on the phone.
Yeah, I don't see her.
Are you on the phone, Bev?
I guess she's not on.
No, she's well, she's okay. She's just on the phone. She's not on video. So Beverly,
She's muted.
so do we Approval of the minutes that she had sent. I know she sent an update,
Right.
so
Yeah.
I approve.
I motion to approve.
Motion, yep.
Okay,
Motion to approve the minutes as submitted.
so Beverly, you're actually on mute right now, but we approve of the minutes.
She unmuted.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Margaret.
And then looks like Suli is not on the call.
Knew about the meeting when I walked with her at lunchtime. She,
Well, and she sent
Yeah,
the,
she sent out the financials.
she sent the
Yeah,
financials.
she responded saying she was gonna join, so.
Okay.
Yeah, she sent the finance, she sent them all, Sue. Yeah.
So maybe we'll do that after. Martha, do you want to go over the newsletter and the website?
Okay. Let's see. I got stuck on the digital newsletter this month, and Lauren came to my rescue. Gosh, I sure wish I knew as much as she does about MailChimp. It was bizarre because I was trying to insert a photograph. I believe it was one of the Central Foods photographs for the Business of the Month, and it was really tiny, so I tried to make it bigger. I mean, on the newsletter, it just was maybe 3 inches of the whole page wide. And so I took it into a program I use, and it ended up, you know, enormous. And then I tried to go back into MailChimp, and I had done an insert in MailChimp. And so it was this enormous thing. And all I could do was scroll sideways for a long time. And finally the title appeared. The way MailChimp works, the title is in the middle. And then over on the side, there's a set of icons that you can edit, replicate, or delete. And those were way over on the other. I mean, I would have just been scrolling back and forth. And I quit out first. I tried that. And then I shut my machine off totally. I powered down for, I don't know, 30 minutes an afternoon, and that didn't help. So then I yelled for help to Lauren, and she was really helpful.
So what I think that we should do is when we're making the next newsletter, let's you and I do like a Zoom meeting, and I'll do a screen share where I'll show you like how to replicate. So what I do is like I take the last newsletter and I take like the information from Word and put it in, and then, you know, the new images, and then I edit them so that they're 600 pixels in width.
That's what I didn't know was 600 pixels. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do a screen share, and I'll make a video. I'll be sure to record it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have a video and it'll show you exactly how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, I did get the August PDF uploaded into WordPress. And so I believe that's done. And
Did that go to the printer, Martha?
yes, I sent you an email today, Marie.
Oh, okay.
I said, yes, I sent it, I copied you. And then I looked and I couldn't find it, and I had not copied you. So I sent the newsletter to you that I had sent.
Oh, thanks, Martha. Okay.
The paper one. And that went very easily. Of course, I'm really good at Word. I mean, I'm still okay on Word, I should say.
Yeah. And so we'll order 100 copies this time.
I did order 100 copies.
Oh, thanks, Martha. Okay.
When can I pick up a copy that I can give to our
I can only see half of you, Nicole.
Oh, that's
Oh, there you are.
Hang on, you guys. Bob's asking a question.
I was wondering when I could get a copy of the newsletter so I could give to our Business of the Month recipients.
Yes, they would love that.
I believe I copied you. Well, you want me to?
A hard
I copied
copy.
you on the
A paper copy, Martha.
Oh,
A paper copy.
yeah.
Well, they'll deliver me the copies and I can save you some, Bob, if you want.
Yeah, or I can pick it up somewhere.
Could you print one if we sent you the newsletter, if Martha sent it to you?
Well, I've got the newsletter. I just it just
Oh, well, I'll have, how many copies do you need, Bob?
I just need one or two.
Oh,
For the guy at Central Foods.
Yeah.
He doesn't, you know what I mean? We're gonna try to.
It would be nice to give him like a few copies to,
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, like several copies, you know,
You leave them at the door.
promote himself. Little.
Do you want some of the copies I
Nice.
got, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll let you know when they arrive, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, great.
And that was for Central Foods. You're going to give them a copy?
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes.
a few copies.
Mm-hmm. And Beverly, I'm recording this meeting, so I will upload everything for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, anything else for the newsletter or the website? Oh, I do have to say something about the website. It was pointed out, and thank you, that there was an issue with the upcoming events, the sidebar.
Right.
Settings incorrect on like showing like times and the dates. So for the time being, I just hid that sidebar.
Oh, good.
And our programmer is looking into it because we're not seeing that issue on any of the other websites. We use the same plugin for all of the other websites.
Yeah.
But it seems to be like an issue that's one of the other plugins is like kind of interfering with it. So I hid it on the sidebar for now.
Okay. Good idea.
Our programmer's looking into what's going on because I looked into it and all the settings are correct.
Yeah.
Every time I try and change the date, it just reverts back to like 12:15 a.m. or something.
Right.
But yeah, so we're on it. The nerds are on it.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, do you want to go over the virtual stroll and everything?
So, yeah, not a whole lot to report. Lauren did a great job on the video editing, and so that's now the edited video that we took of Nicole is now incorporated into an email blast, which was sent out. And so, you know, I think we're good to start contacting businesses and perhaps scheduling visits to them so that we can do these video interviews. I did put a link to the chamber webpage and an announcement about our program on Nextdoor. And I suspect I'll get some responses, and there'll be some of the responses that'll be talking about alien DNA and other responses that, because it's next door, right? And other responses that maybe there will be some businesses that want us to help them. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, that was great to send out an e-blast. And Lauren, did I misunderstand? Is that our little edited kind of sample video, is that going to be on the website?
It's on the homepage right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the only one, when I looked, the only one I saw was, Chicago pizza.
Nicole's is on there too.
Okay.
I had some problems with my original film editing software. It was just kind of kaput. And so I bought some new software and it kept on crashing my computer.
Oh.
Couldn't do anything. And then so I got another type of software and that finally worked. So I'm happy with it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Great.
it's on the homepage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah, yeah.
tried to drown out the sound of the cars as much as possible, but it was also drowning out Nicole's voice. So you can still kind of hear the traffic. But I mean,
It
yeah.
makes it look more homemade.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fact that it's authentic gives it,
Approachable.
yeah, it makes it approachable, gives it value. And then also, you know, I think we learned a lot from that experience, and we'll kind of know to shoot the video without having people's reflections and windows, and, you know,
Yeah.
figure
Well,
out
I
how
mapped all
to,
that out, so.
yeah,
Good.
you know, figure out how to take them in a way that minimizes ambient noise and things like
Yeah.
that. So I think it's a great
with this
experience.
New software, it's pretty easy to crop out anything that you don't want. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, visually, so.
Tom, do you have a second business in mind now?
Well, I was thinking of going down the street and seeing what's the name of the not El Chalan, the name of the place that's next to the chamber.
Caliente?
Caliente.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so maybe I spoke with her once, so I'll pay her another visit and see if she's interested. Maybe El Chalan would be a good idea too. They seem to be doing
Did Caliente ever become a member?
No, she didn't become a member this year. She said she was hurting financially. She couldn't afford
Yeah, I
to do
bet
it.
she is.
Yeah.
But, you know, like El Chalan, I see, you know, they seem to be doing a brisk business, you know, people going in and out of the store.
Yeah.
They have people sitting outside and things like that. So,
Oh, that's nice. Mhm.
but, you know, I think it would be helpful if other folks contributed names of businesses that we might consider approaching. And then hopefully somebody will respond to the, you know, post on Nextdoor.
I think Eduardo would probably be interested at Los Cerros. He used to be on.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good place. Too.
Sorry, what business?
Los Cerros.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Eduardo, the owner of there. Yeah, he
I
was
like
up
their
for work
food.
for a little while. I think
Mhm.
he just were too busy to. But yeah.
Cool.
Okay, then.
All right, business of the month.
Well, so it's Central Foods for this month. Did we have any ideas on anybody for September?
Well, I really don't know. Let's see.
Can't hear you, Bob.
Okay, I don't have anyone in mind right now. I'm anybody have any ideas? Let's see.
It hasn't been there.
Look at the list.
Was there any new paint jobs, new landscaping, new?
Nobody in mind.
Looking at the list.
No, I haven't seen anybody done any improvements. I haven't seen any.
What about Rancho? You know, they put the fence up a while ago, and I haven't been in there. I mean, it's not really.
Well, there, you can't go in there legally.
You can go to the liquor store.
Oh, you can go to the liquor store, but you can't go to the bar.
Yeah.
Right.
Although they stayed open when they weren't supposed to for a while until they got ratted out.
We don't want to celebrate that.
No, I don't want to celebrate that at all. I thought it was kind of funky that they did it.
Yeah, we
They're
don't
not
want to.
the only one in town that's doing that, though.
Right.
Well, like
I keep thinking the pool doctor, you know, there's a little flurry of activity at the pool doctor, and then he doesn't do anything. And he's, you know, so he's really not open yet.
No, he's not open yet.
No, it's not.
But his building is repainted and nice.
Yeah, yeah, he keeps doing work.
Yeah. Because when he opens, that's when he wants to have a grand opening, you know, when he officially opens.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not
you know.
open now though.
Right.
Well, I think are you sure that they're not like, they must be doing business. Every time I walk by there, they're around. Like they must be going out cleaning pools.
Yeah.
Well, I could call and find out. I can call and find out if they're officially open.
But they haven't been our business of the month yet, have they?
No.
They
No,
were
No.
business of the year
But how many years ago?
last
no,
year.
no, they haven't been business
Oh,
owners.
last year?
No, they weren't last year. Those Canyon.
Oh, there comes
Oh,
Mark.
That might be a help.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. That might be a help for them too.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, I can, here, let me I built their website, so let me get their,
Yeah, because they're certainly
Yeah.
making that little place, painting it, and I mean, it wasn't bad to begin with, but they're making it nicer.
yeah,
Right.
well, it was, yeah.
Mark, we're
Sounded
trying to
nice
pick a
before.
business of the month for September. If you have any ideas.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other Mark behind you.
Yes, you.
Just catching you up. We're struggling over the business of the month for September.
Okay. Oh, let me think about that. Who's got
We
Yeah.
were, we were talking about the pool doctor.
Yeah, he has a nice new place.
Yeah.
I agree. He did a nice job up there.
Yeah.
So
made that-
even if he isn't officially open, we could still give him the business of the
No,
month.
he's open. He's open up there. They've moved.
Yeah, I just think
They're
they're
still
not,
kind of
people
opening
can
up.
visit them, but they're doing business.
They're
Oh,
the thing is, you guys, they're doing business, but they don't look like they're open.
No.
You know what I mean? They've still got the windows boarded up and
Do you want me
So-
to call, Lauren? Do you
yeah.
want me to call?
I can reach out to Kelly. She's the owner's wife, but she kind of runs the operations. I can reach out to her and I'll CC everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, they're definitely open, but
So if she's open, if they're
Oh, building.
officially open, business of the month for September then?
I would, yeah.
I say fine.
Okay. All right. That sounds good to me.
Okay.
If they could take the board out of their window, it would look nicer, but. you know,
Yeah,
have a
well,
board.
they put that up after yeah.
Right, right.
Bob takes the picture, he can make sure they do that.
Maybe you could suggest that, Bob. Gee, the place would look a
Yeah,
lot
okay.
better if the window wasn't boarded up.
But
If
I
you
guess
really,
Yeah.
you're
you could
probably
send-
doing that, Judy, for the, for whatever.
Well, it
You
was
Oh,
know,
yeah,
for
the
the
riots.
John
looting,
Travolta letter
for the protesting and looting.
board his windows.
Oh, is that why they boarded it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, because they're all the looting and Hilltop and stuff.
No, that's what I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can reach out to Gary and Kelly and I'll CC you.
So whether they're officially opened or not, they could still be business of the month because they fixed the outside.
They're open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I recommend September. They could be business of the month.
Okay.
If they'll
Okay.
unboard their
So
window.
the pool doctor for
Pool doctor.
September.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, I have a relationship with them, so I can kind of make that introduction.
Well, okay. Or
Kind
I
of
can
a
do it since I'm going to be contacting them anyway.
Okay.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Lauren, why don't you do it? And then that'll pave the way for Bob to go over and talk to him and take their pictures.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
they know me. I built their website, and they also do their pool. So.
Right.
So anyhow, I just had a little bit of news for you guys. I don't know if you heard what happened down at the Rancho Liquors parking lot this morning.
I heard there's somebody found a body.
There was a
huh?
body there. What happened, Mark?
Yeah, there was a guy deceased in the parking lot, and I saw they were out looking on tablet, they were looking at the video from the liquor store.
Oh my.
So there was a video of a car driving in, and then I don't know if you heard on Nextdoor that there was somebody driving on Appian that fired gunshots.
Yes.
A great
I
Jeep.
saw that.
So I don't know if that's related to that or not, but they said it was a kind of a heavy, large guy that was on the ground out there. So I don't know. The coroner showed up and the police were gone in about an hour. So the whole thing wrapped up pretty quickly.
Oh my.
So you have no idea if it was
No,
someone
I don't know who
killed
it was,
or had a heart attack or.
but apparently they do have some person of interest on video from the liquor store. So
Probably not.
wasn't having to hear anything, but no news is good news. We don't need any of that kind of stuff in the news about El Sobrani. So
Oh
Yeah,
God.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a suicide of our
Just going nuts. Huh?
some driver. There's a suicide up on our street. Some guy shot himself.
yeah, we
That's
heard about that.
Oh.
Was that just today, Bob?
no, that was like last week.
Oh, last week.
Yeah.
That was on Travellini Court, right?
Well, yeah, around there. They said
Yeah.
the 5500 block of Almond Road, but I guess I don't know the guy. I think someone said he was from Orinda, but someone reported him having a gun, and the police approached him down at Deanza, and he sped off, and they followed him, and when they caught up, he had shot himself apparently.
Oh.
But the cops were around there for a long time. I mean, they were there for hours and hours. So yeah, it must not have been that important. The Rancho incident. I don't know. In
They
comparison.
don't have a whole lot else to do right now.
My goodness. That's not good news. Hmm.
Yeah, it's just been crazy.
Yeah.
So I did hear that the Thrift Town building's up for sale.
Oh, it is? Ah.
So don't know who's gonna buy it.
Hey
but
Judy, you could tell Nasser.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy that is the owner at Central Foods has a grand idea of having another grocery store.
Well, that's grocery store.
What?
That's a kind of a pricey grocery store and huge.
Yeah.
That building's
huge.
25,000 square feet.
Is the whole thing? Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then,
Wow.
and then the little store next to it too?
Yeah, that's part of it. The one that's up
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the old, what was it when we bought that? It was the Rhinestone Cowboy.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mark,
got-
do you know what do they want for that property?
Huh?
What do they want for that property? Do you know?
4
Say again.
4 million.
Oh wow.
Wow.
We sold it 5 years ago for 3.4.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Well, I better start saving up.
Oh my God.
I don't think commercial property.
Come on, Scott, you're getting the commission again.
Go, Scott. Get to work, Scott.
building.
You can
Wow.
rent that place out, Scott. You can sell that place.
You know, the funny thing is the original skate floor is still underneath that linoleum.
I bet.
It is. They made them put down plywood and put the linoleum over the top of it.
Sure. So the hardwood floor is still there.
That hardwood floor
So we
inside the
can
whole.
make it into a skating rink again.
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm.
Well, anyhow, they tore down the Maori buildings in the back there. Those are all
Oh,
gone.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I saw that. Mhm.
I don't think they're going to tear down the gas station, but they definitely tore down the houses.
Yeah, the houses are gone.
Yeah.
But nobody's bought that, have they?
No.
Oh.
they had so much trouble there with the two or three fires they had in there, and the dead homeless guy, and they just had to get those buildings cleared out.
Right.
Yeah.
It was becoming a community nuisance.
Well, it was a health hazard too.
Yeah, well, the other thing that we have going on is the tire shop down there on Pitt Way.
Yeah.
They have tires out that are outside in the weather. Mike has been complaining to the county about all the garbage back there, all the vehicles and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you from being a former tire store owner that those tires in those racks outside is definitely illegal, because what happens is they get water inside mosquito breeders. So at some point, somebody from the county is going to have to contact them and tell them that those tires cannot be outside uncovered.
So I did have a question about that, because we met with James Lyons and John Joya. What's the address, or what's the name of that shop?
Well, I think it's Larry's
Tire Express.
Did they change the name?
Yeah, I think they still kept the same name, but
I think it's still
they're
that.
going to have, they're doing a lot of, and in the front of that building, there's some guys out there cutting up cars and putting them in a big dumpster, which they cannot do there. You can't cut cars up without a dismantler's license. So I'm going to call CHP, because that's a CHP thing. Because those cars could be stolen.
Wow.
So they cannot cut cars up and put them in a scrap metal dumpster unless you're a licensed dismantler, which you would never be able to be that here in El Sobrante. So
Right. So Lauren, that's Larry's Tire Express.
Yeah. And so John Joya and James Lyons need to know about that. And I don't know if they need to contact code enforcement, but that's going to be a real problem. And Mike is all upset about it. He's trying to get, but he doesn't want to be the only squeaky wheel. So he'd really appreciate it if we would,
Mike at the bank, or?
Yeah, Mike at the bank. If we would chime in on that, because there's a couple of big trucks back there that they've been cutting in half.
Oh my.
So there's a half a truck sitting there in his back driveway.
Yeah.
So that's the dirt guys. And they've been bigger and bigger back there. And so they're really becoming a big mess back there.
Yeah. That's a shame. They were our business of the month, like what, late last year too, right?
The tire shop.
Yeah.
Grand opening.
Yeah.
Well, we
That was
had
like
an
3
opening
years
there.
ago.
But yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, I'll reach out to James and John.
They're doing a bunch of outside building without permits, and the tires out the biggest problem. But those outside tire racks that they have out there, those got to go. They can't have those outside without roof over them. So if they want to give them a permit to put a roof over them, that's one thing. But they can't have them outside uncovered.
Okay. Yeah.
A mosquito breeding ground.
Right.
As soon as we get some rain, and we're going to have rain maybe Wednesday morning. And then it's going to be a nightmare because it's hot and the water, a little bit of water in those tires.
Oh, yeah. Bad mosquitoes.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
they love tires. Because
And
tires
it's
are
really
just the
hard
right-
to get water out of tires. I've tried to dump water out of tires, and it's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll reach out to them and let them know. I'll CC you too.
Yeah, that's probably, the biggest thing I see in town is that big deal. I see Shell is rolling right along. They're putting the tanks in right now.
What are they doing there?
Rebuilding the gas station.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
putting the
another
new.
gas station back there. Okay.
No, it's a whole new, they tore down the old one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I just have to tear it down to build a new one because they have to rip up all the pipes and everything that are under the building. And so county hazmat was out there last week testing the ground. So apparently the ground is okay,
Yeah.
because otherwise they would have stopped them from. So that looks like that'll be forging right ahead.
Mm.
Good.
Well, that'll be a nice new station. That'll look nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Will it have
now
a store?
Been business in that Thrift Town building, that would be really nice.
Yeah, it would be good. Are they going to have a mini mart or anything in the Shell station?
Yep. And a car wash.
About Bank of America, are they planning on reopening this branch, or are they just going to keep it closed?
Bank of America?
Bank of America closed?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been closed.
Well, the ATM is open.
Since the pandemic?
The Bank of
Yeah,
America.
they've been closed quite a while.
I haven't had to stop by B of A for a long time.
Yeah, you can still use the ATM.
Yeah, but the
Without
bank
it-
itself is closed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I did not know
I
that.
didn't know that. Hmm.
It's been a while. I just had kind of forgot about it.
Oh,
Is there any other community news? Harry, do you have anything or?
well, do you want to bring up the cleanup? That's good news.
Harry is
You're on
muted.
mute, Harry.
Harry,
The green
unmute
team.
yourself.
Yeah, that is on the agenda.
Okay.
Hey, Harry is trying to
Yeah,
talk.
let's talk about the green team now. Because yeah, Marie, you did get that email saying how much money that they need.
Yes.
$350. Do you want to go into that?
Yeah, the green team now, Holly's in charge of the green team, and she emailed Lauren and I today because in the past, when Maurice initiated the green team, we bought some supplies and everything for them. So I think it's been 2 or 3 years they've been using everything, and I guess everything is used up now. So now that they cleaned for us a couple of weeks ago, they're running out of supplies. And so they do need us to help them with that. They're going to be cleaning again this weekend. So she sent a list of everything they needed. And she went, I guess, to Costco and got the Costco prices.
Amazon.
Yeah. So they need, like buckets and garbage bags, and they need trash can. They have a whole list. And she said the whole thing comes to about $350. So
Yeah,
I guess this
that's
is
my-
something that, the chamber should support because they are cleaning up the town for us. And I guess these buckets and things that Maurice bought lasted a long time,
What
So
kind of buckets?
she needs
Well,
10,
they're providing the
she
list, I
needs
think,
10
at least-
5-gallon buckets. She needs gloves. She needs trash can cart. She needs 3 to 5 small kitchen trash cans for the new carts. And she has 3 to 5 push carts for the trash cans. They need hats. They need, all kinds of things. So that was the
What
list.
are they doing with the buckets?
What, Nicole?
What do they need the buckets for? What do they do with them?
To put the trash in.
Yeah.
No, the reason I'm asking is because I have a whole bunch of 5-gallon buckets. And if there are things that they could use, unless they need really clean buckets.
No, they don't need really clean buckets.
They just need 5-gallon buckets.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm for giving them the money, but I'm also, if they need a donation of buckets, I probably have buckets. That's the only reason I was asking.
Well, if anybody has stuff they can use, I'd rather go that route for some of it than buying all new stuff.
Okay, well, I think she's wanting to know what we want to do because they're doing the cleanup this weekend, on the 8th. So if we don't want to, pay for any of it, I know that Lauren put in her president's message last month asking for people to donate. So I don't think anybody came up. So if we can get together some of this stuff and let her have it, give it to her, then we can save on the cost.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone, maybe Marie, if you can send out an email to all of the board members of what they need.
Okay,
If someone has that item that they can donate,
okay.
then maybe we could mark that off. And then I'm happy to pay for the rest. Like,
Well, I think too, when Maurice started the program, I think Oliver's donated some buckets and things at that time, you know. He
I
went
think
around and got
they
things
donated a few months ago too, and like, yeah.
Yeah, because she didn't know what to do. She just said the following are the items that we would like to purchase for the green team.
And
And
how many
so she
buckets
asked
is it,
Lauren and
Jen?
I what she should do. So should we tell her to hold off and we'll try to get the things for her?
Some of them anyway. I think we should resupply them. However we can do it with,
Yeah.
you know, new stuff.
They're doing a good service for us, you know.
Yeah, but they haven't done it for a long time either, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you know. This is the first time in months and months and months that they've done anything.
Well, they were out there for a couple of weekends.
Yeah.
But yes, very recently, but not before. I mean, I don't have a problem resupplying them. But I think if we did a combination of like Nicole's buckets and, you know,
Okay,
and
well,
some money.
Okay, I'll send
Money
out,
to pay for supplies.
okay, I'll send out an email to the board and put a cutoff date because they have to have these things for next weekend.
When I go home, I will grab the buckets and put it
They
in the
need
car.
10. They need 10 buckets because they have 10 volunteers.
10
Yeah,
buckets.
they need 10 5-gallon buckets. They need 5 grabbers. I'm not sure what those are.
Those are the trash pickers. Are those all? They
Yeah.
had a whole bunch of those.
So
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
send out the list so you can see what they are, okay?
Yeah.
And maybe get back to me as soon as you can so I can let them know what they have to purchase, you know, and what we can supply them.
Can we also, do you have a list of what Oliver's Hardware provided with them for the last round?
No, I didn't have anything.
Okay.
Maurice would have had that, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
All right.
I think we bought the vests and all those things. And I think they still have all those, you know. The vests.
Didn't this group is just restarting again, you know, after a period, a hiatus, if you will, primarily a big part because of Maurice wasn't around, right? So I would do everything we can to encourage them to keep going, even if that means they have to go buy some things to be supplied by this weekend, since they've got eager people ready to go out this weekend, rather than, I mean, I understand about, you know, saving pennies here and there, and if we've got things to donate to them, we should get it to them right away, but I don't want to discourage them by saying, no, we're not giving you money.
Yeah.
But give us a list and we'll try and gather it all together in the next month. I'd make a motion that we give them, you know, what did they request? Did they request a specific dollar amount?
It was about $350.
She went
I volunteered to, if the board doesn't want to pay for it, I will.
No, I think the board should.
No, I think the board shouldn't. I'd make a motion right now. We pay them $350, but also encourage, you know, if Nicole wants to get rid of those 5-gallon buckets that are stacked up in her property, absolutely, bring them in. They'll still need them, and still publish that list for future donations, because we want them to pick up more than once. But I'll make the motion to pay the green team $350 so that we can supply them and get them to clean up again.
I agree. Second.
Okay, you second, Judy?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be great, because I think they're doing us a great service, and you know, it's been 2 or 3 years since we bought any. Yeah.
I was just trying to get rid of some buckets. And
Still do it, Nicole. I'm sure they'll still take them.
I have excavated so much dirt from under my house, you would not believe it. And that's what these buckets were used for, and I don't need all these.
I can tell her to pick them up from your place too.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
yeah, I'll put them in my car tonight when I get home.
Well, let's give them those, and that way they don't have to buy those. They can spend it on
Yeah,
trash
they can
bags.
spend it on something else, more trash.
Yeah.
Contractor bags.
Nicole, they're gonna meet in front of Walgreens at 9 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah, but
Marie,
you need to
maybe
let,
you
you
could,
need to let them know about the buckets beforehand so they don't go and buy them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I'll just bring buckets tomorrow and,
Marie, maybe you could email Holly and tell
Yeah.
them that there's 10 buckets coming. She could spend the money on something else.
Yeah, so you still want to give her 350? Well, Scott's got a
yeah,
motion
give
out.
them 350, because I mean,
Buckets are only
they not
$3.
last as long as brand new buckets.
Mhm. Okay, well,
And I
Scott's
think
got
I
a
have
motion
10.
out.
That's an approximate amount. They're just some stacks of buckets, and I may want to keep a bucket or two.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we just have to vote on the motion, right?
I think we did.
We already did.
We already did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we already did, okay.
Aye, aye.
That's nice of you. That's great. Okay, then I'll email her right away, but I'll also send out an email to the board, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, just also get her to send more pictures too, because I want to post those on social media.
Yeah, they took pictures last time.
Yeah, but I want like pictures of like every time they go out, and I'm gonna send them to James Lyons and John Joya.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Promote them and us too, so.
That's nice, okay. Well, thank
Do
you.
a little video too.
I also think it's good to maybe put it on next door and they can get more people to help them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I know, I got a call from Ruth from the Rotary of El Sobrante Rotary, and they want to help clean up. So I put them in contact with Holly. So they, want to do community, offer some community service. So they're going to help
Good.
volunteer.
It's awesome.
So she might end up with more than 10, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd
I
be
have to
great.
buy some buckets.
And then, and then on the agenda there, the business guide. So I think, Lauren, the business guide is just, we're not, having a business guide this year. We're just going to wait until next year, see what happens. Okay, so that's how that goes. And then along with membership, Scott picked up another 4 dozen masks from this lady, Eleanor, that's making beautiful masks. So I picked them up, and so we're just going to hold on to them and see if people request them. Okay. But along with that now, I did send some of the board members masks that wanted when I paid for that. But then I did a real bad thing, okay, which I've never done before. But I thought to myself, what are we doing for the board, for the members, the paid members with the pandemic and everything? So I decided, I went to the post office and I sent each paid member a mask.
That's good.
Did you really?
And I thought, I really got a lot of feedback, and everybody really appreciated it, because at least we're doing something for the pandemic.
I think that's
what I did wrong was,
good job.
But the bad thing is, I had to spend $140 to mail everything to all the members.
I will pay you.
And I never got permission, okay?
I will give you a check for
but,
$40.
no, but I mean, that was wrong for me to do that. Usually I would ask Bob, could we afford it, and he would say yes or no. But I didn't ask Sue. So anyway, the bottom line is I spent that $145 to mail all the masks to all the paid members.
Well, I think you need to be reimbursed.
Yeah,
I know money's tight right now. We don't want to spend money, but it's up to you, whatever you want.
I will personally pay you back.
No.
I'm not spending any money at all because I'm not leaving the house.
Yeah.
So I got some savings right now.
So you have to save your money. No.
You're saving up to buy the thrift town, so don't be spending your money on that. But instead, I think we should reimburse Marie for that.
I think
Good Lord, with a stern reprimand to never ever spend money again without board approval.
Yeah.
First.
Do not go off on your own on these things. Ever again.
I did get a lot of good feedback from the for, paid members. And I think it was
That's
a good
great.
gesture for
That's
them.
great.
That's awesome. No, that's very sweet and kind of you and very thoughtful.
Oh, this lady's very nice making these masks, I'll tell you. And Scott said she's got Christmas material, so she's going to be making them to the end
Oh,
of the year.
boy.
No.
So anybody that wants a mask, we have them at the, let me know.
What do they look
She's
like?
good for about 4 dozen every 2 weeks.
Wow.
Seems to be her production right now, just sewing away.
What-
Oh my
Oh.
God,
what
isn't
does
that
the
nice,
mask look
Scott?
like?
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. I did make a confession to Scott before I told you. He was my priest. Okay, thank you.
Do you want to talk about the banner project?
The banner project, okay, I wanted to make a motion because I think we talked about it last time. It seems like everybody was kind of in agreement that the banners have had it, So I was wanting to suggest and make a motion that the board approve for the removal of the existing banners on the San Pablo Dam Road, their disposal, and for this year, the holiday banners not to be put up.
I
So that
agree.
means the torn banners are coming down, they'll be discarded, thrown away, and we do not for this year put up the holiday banners, but we still have the holiday banners, in case next year.
How much does it cost to put them up?
That was discussed.
I know, but I forgot.
Another 150 or another 300 or something.
Well,
It was like $1,400.
yeah, well, Bob, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Bob, will you tell them again that we're not saving any money if we do this for this year?
Well, I mean, they're going to go out and take them down, and they're going to charge just as much as if they're going to take them down and put up the new one. So you're not really saving any money, but by not putting anything up in December, you're saving that portion. And if I recall correctly, it's about probably about $1,000 for both, the putting up, taking down, and then the taking down and putting up. So you're going to save about $500 this year.
Oh, well, I think that's great.
Is
Well,
there
and-
another
and,
company that might?
So anyway, I made the motion. Is there any discussion or whatever?
Wait, so how much is it? Just to clarify, how much is it just to take down the banners and not put anything up?
That's right. Nothing.
It would be the same. It would be the same because they're going to be there doing the same thing. So it's going to be around $500 is my guess. I don't recall. It's been a while.
Because they're not putting them up. During the holiday month.
Right.
But
But they're going to be out there taking them down, so they're going to be there anyway. So you're not really going to save any money on that portion.
yeah, but next year we will. Well,
You'll save later this year as far as not putting up the holiday banners. Yeah.
So Bob said that Sue has all the information on the company, and then he and Sue would take care of it if we, contacting them if we decided to vote on it. Okay. So anyway, that's the motion. And then with that,
To have them take it down. To have them take the banners down, that's the motion.
yeah,
And
the
not put
motion-
the holiday ones up.
Yeah,
Okay.
the motion is
Yeah.
to remove the ones on the dam road, dispose of them, and for this year to not put up the holiday banners.
I'll second that.
Is there any other companies that do that kind of stuff? Putting things up and taking things down? How many banners are we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I think there was about, I think Bob Alcini said there were about 70 poles.
How many?
Do we have permission from all of the businesses?
We what, Lauren?
Do we have
No,
permission?
I don't think you need it.
you don't need it because they had a 3-year contract and 3 years is up 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And so what Nicole had mentioned last month was that we should, try to do something to keep the spirits up. So I was talking a little bit with Scott, and I'm thinking we can maybe come up, get some people together. It's only August. We still have several months, and I can get some volunteers together, and maybe we can come up with some ideas to put something on the poles. You know, just some holiday ribbon or something on the poles to make it a little festive. I'd be willing to try to get a group together to do that.
But you can't have them climbing up things or, and
You know, something,
they
you know,
hurt themselves,
Yeah.
you know, make the poles like candy canes or something, you know, but come up with some ideas and maybe have some kind of holiday cheer, you know,
At
downtown.
pedestrian level, have it be low down on the poles at the pedestrian
Something
level?
that could be done from the street, from street level.
Something simple, you know, but something festive if we can get enough people together. Well, that was just a thought, to have something festive in place of the banner. Anyway.
I think we should go ahead and take the ratty old banners down.
Yes.
Part one, you know.
Yes. And the idea of not putting the holiday banners up was just to save money, you know, save the $500, you know. And I think we talked about it last time, and we thought not that many people were looking at the holiday banners, but it's still cheerful, you know. Anyway, your thoughts?
I agree. I mean, I think that, yeah, we should take the ratty banners down and hold off on any of holiday banners, but I mean, you know, it's up to the board, because I'm still, you know, yes, spending a lot of money.
So Bob, just kind of off the top of your hat, if they put up the holiday banners and took them down, what would it cost us roughly?
If I recall correctly, it's almost $1,200 a year for doing the two, putting up, taking down, putting up type thing.
Okay, so
If we get them to take down the banners and we spend that amount, would they then later come back and put up the new banners? No?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they would charge us a new, depending on how many banners they put up.
Oh, they charge us again?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's,
Roughly $600 a trip.
yeah, we don't
So
want to
one
do
trip,
that.
they pull down and switch. And then
Yeah.
2 months later, they go and switch them back.
Yeah.
So it's $600 a trip. If they just take down and don't do anything else, $600 done. If we wait a month and have them put something up a month later, it's still going to be another $600.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes. that is
600,
correct.
not 1,200.
So do you want to see the holiday banners up downtown? Or do you want to just take everything down for now? The banners are only up a month, the holiday banners.
No holiday banners. I
think take them down.
Yeah.
I think take them down.
And we can come up with something to put on the poles, you know, just something downtown. Right now, maybe we could even get the people to light up their stores a little bit more, something. But anyway, that's a big project, but
I think with the lack of income, that it does not make sense to pay the extra to take the
yeah,
you know, to do the holiday banners. I agree. So
yeah, because
guess we're all,
they're up about a month, Nicole.
I know that, and it's an extra $500-600, which doesn't sound worth it with our budget. I'd rather spend $350 to get El Sobrante clean than to have banners up for a month.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree with Nicole.
Yeah.
Cleanup
Yeah.
is more important.
Yep.
They're usually a couple months.
So where do we stand?
Banners down.
Banners down
With banners.
for
down
this year. And then, you know, we're not telling them to dispose of the holiday banners. I'm just saying for this year, you know, we don't put the holiday banners up.
Yeah.
And that might be understandable. And so, is it a go for Bob and Sue to contact the company and tell them to do this?
Yes. I vote yes.
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 Marie?
Yes.
Unanimous.
Marie,
Yeah.
just one thought. A few months ago, I got an email from the people at the pizza place. Trying to remember the
Oh,
what
yeah,
is
they
it?
wanted a banner.
Chicago Pizza. They want to put up a banner. So I think they want to put up something of their own, but you know, they couldn't get any guidance from John Joya's office on who to contact to get permission to put it up.
Yeah.
God's shaking his head.
I want to be very jealous about those banner poles and keep them as chamber property. And if we start letting individual merchants hang something without a set of real rigid guidelines in place, it becomes a real mess. And so I'd say, you know, Chicago Pizza, love those guys, and they've got plenty of flags going on in the parking lot, and they've got a pole sign, and they've got a lot of stuff going on already. And when all of the pandemic is over and folks are feeling flush again with money, and we feel like it's time to start a new banner project and go and hit merchants for that, we'll make sure we hit them first.
I mean, you know, I'm not taking a position either way on that, but I would just say that you can expect perhaps some kind of input from them, you know, once the new stuff happens.
Oh, I see. Mhm.
Yeah, I think the board position, the chamber position should be we're removing the old ratty banners, and we're going to be eventually putting up new banners
Yeah.
when the time is right.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be asking the businesses if they want to sponsor a banner. Okay,
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
so I might be calling and asking someone to help with some ideas for Christmas decorations on the down road,
Okay.
and maybe some great ideas on what we can maybe go online and see what they cost and
We
expect.
can start cutting snowflakes out of paper.
I can do that.
Well, or maybe we can make maybe we can make utility poles candy cane
Paper,
with some red ribbon.
so they don't get wet.
Yeah.
All of mine in school ended up looking like spider web, so I'm not the right person for that.
Well, anyway,
Off.
so anyway, did we go ahead and approve the motion?
Yes.
Okay, so then
Fun.
I wouldn't mind working on getting some ideas together and getting some volunteers together to work on decorations for downtown. But I really,
Let's include me on that committee. We'll talk about that, and maybe we'll meet with James and see like what we can do.
yeah,
The MAC has a
because we can't
beautification
really be
committee.
going out and gathering, you know, and all of that, so.
Mhm. Sorry, what was that, Martha?
The MAC has a beautification subcommittee, right, Tom?
Yeah,
So maybe we want to involve the MAC. I mean, so we're coordinated.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
There's a subcommittee that's recently been activated on dumping. I don't know if I would call that a beautification subcommittee,
No,
but
that's separate.
yeah, so a lot of these subcommittees are inactive at this point. But what I suggest is that, you know, you just email James and just have a little presentation on this as an agenda item on a MAC meeting, and I'm sure people would like to hear about it.
okay. And I think, Bob, I mean, Sue's not here, but we have a beautification fund too, don't we? Bob?
Yes, minimal.
Oh. Okay. I was thinking for decorations.
Yeah, I mean, like, in my opinion, I think we're spending quite a bit of funds right now. So yeah, let's kind of like brainstorm on how we can maybe get donations from the community.
Yeah.
And I'm again happy to donate myself Because, yeah, we're paying for rent for, you're not,
Oh, well, we've got time, you know, it's only August. you know.
Yeah. but yeah, let's, we can brainstorm about that like separately. So if anyone wants to kind of join, you know, this little committee, just let me know and we'll set up a time and we'll
Okay,
mind grapes together.
Yeah, I'll join in on that. We can do it in lieu of the hometown holiday fair. We can figure out how to decorate Dam Road.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's an idea. Okay.
I'd be happy to work on that.
Yeah, I would
Thank you,
too, Lauren.
Judy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll jump in on that too.
Oh, that's great. This is the crew from the holiday fair.
We
Yeah,
can have-
yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we can come up with something brilliant.
Brilliant. Yes.
Brilliant.
You guys
Yes.
will.
Oh, thank you guys so much. Okay, that's wonderful.
All right, cool. And then Bob Davis, you wanted to talk about the Mr. Fix-It past due invoice?
Yes, Mr. Fix-It generated $350 between a stroll sponsorship and membership and some other stuff. Failed to pay starting in December, sent him a past due notice. January started past due notices with interest, and he's now up to about $390, and I'm not hearing anything, and people are saying it doesn't look like he's even open. So what is the pleasure of the chamber? Just drop it or keep going or what?
Actually, let me look up something real quick.
I believe
Have
that
we reached out other than invoicing, like a phone call?
Yeah, or
It's like
stop
that.
by and talk to him.
that
I have none.
He had a truck stolen, you know.
Yes. But he was having some financial difficulty long before the truck was stolen. So I don't know any real details, but I know there was some problems with some of his employees weren't getting paid. So I don't think that our invoice is the top of his priority list, you know.
Does anybody, do any of us know him?
I know him. I know him. He lives right down the street.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to look through my records for Nerd Crossing because I know we did some work for him back in the day. Here we go.
Do we know if they're open?
No, they're not open.
We do.
Oh,
Because when I do go by there, I don't see anything going on there at all.
Is that Carlisle Garrick?
Carlisle, yeah, Carlisle.
Nicole, when you and Sue take your walks, do you notice anything going on there?
There's usually, like, there's a truck parked there, but it has a for sale sign on the truck. Yeah, I mean, there's like sometimes one or two vehicles there that say Mr. Fix-It on it. But we usually, that's not the way we usually walk. We do that maybe once every.
I tried the phone number a couple of times and no message, it just kept ringing, you know.
I didn't have any notes of the Nerd Crossing file, so.
It sounds like we're out of luck.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
It's hard to get blood out of a turnip.
Yeah.
I know for one thing, one big lesson is that when we do have our stroll again, nobody gets a sponsorship on the t-shirt unless they pay up front.
Yes, absolutely. Pay
Oh,
it there.
good idea.
We've never had this problem before in all the 20-something years. Everybody's always paid.
Yes, no, Marie, that's not even right. We have had this problem
We've
before.
had problems before.
And if we can let Cafe Soleil off the hook, we can probably let Mr. Fix-It off the hook.
Oh yeah, we had a problem, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, like 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I remember. Anyway, so that's it.
Full disclosure, I think my employer is on that list too of late
Yeah,
pay.
I think he is too, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but they did pay.
lesson learned, let's just be tougher when we do have our stroll.
Yeah.
Pay in
Yeah.
advance.
Yeah.
If we ever have another stroll.
Right.
Gosh, Sue.
We should.
I don't know if we'll have one in my lifetime, but maybe Lauren will see another one.
Well, if you stay COVID-free, you should have a long life.
Well, the Solano stroll is canceled too, so.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
everything.
Hang in, Suzanne. We'll have another stroll. Hang in there. Stay with us. Stay with us.
As long as people wear their masks, we'll get over with this. There's
There'll be another stroll, Sue.
my dad lives in Arkansas now because he couldn't afford to retire where I'm from in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, no one wears masks over here. Just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
Are their rates spiking?
spike.
Yeah. That's why the numbers keep going up.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's why our country has problems compared to the countries where people just wear the masks when they're told to.
Yeah, they just shut it down. Okay, we got one more item, you guys. I'm fading fast.
So the video came.
Well, I've actually got to go. I'm actually late, so thank you very much, and see you
Bye,
all
Bob.
next time.
All right, bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bob. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Bob, will you and Sue call the company?
So Martha, you wanted to talk about the video campaign?
Bob?
Bob's gone.
Bob just left.
Okay, I'll email him and tell him because Sue has the records of the company. Bob turned them over to her, so they said they would take care of notifying the company.
Yeah. But yeah, Martha, do you want to talk about the video campaign about the swastika?
Oh. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yes, one of my best friends, Becky Cohn Vargas, produced a video, and Lauren has seen it and reviewed it, and I sent it to every member of the board, asking for the board's support and asking if we could put it on the website. Her request was to put it on the website, and Scott said, "No, it's political."
Right.
And I don't really think it's political. I mean, it's not for or against any particular party.
Okay, can we back up for one? Can we back up for a second? Did anybody else see it? I didn't see the video.
I sent it. I sent the link.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
But like Susan, Nicole, Bob, did you guys see it? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't think.
And I just want to clarify my comments is that the email that was sent that I saw was just sent to a small group, not the full board. And so I requested that the full board get to see the video and review it before it was put on the website. It has political tinges to it, although it is not a political support video by any stretch of the imagination. I did see the video. Personally, I liked it, and I would support it going on the website myself, but I wanted the full board to have an opportunity to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. It needs to be board approval. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll play it. So
Lauren, there's just a sentence or two in the bylaws. Section 2, it says, the limitations of the El Sobrani Chamber of Commerce are that the chamber shall be nonpartisan, non-sectarian, and shall take no part in or lend support to the election or appointment of any candidates for federal, state, county, or city office.
It's
So
not.
it has nothing to do,
No.
the
So
bylaws.
I'm sharing my screen now so we can all watch the video together. And then we can all come to, approval or disapproval about sharing it on the website.
Perfect.
So.
Lauren.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
Yes.
not in our town, right?
Yes.
There's no sound.
There's no sound?
There's no
I
sound.
have no sound.
Huh, okay, hold on.
But we do have a politician.
Yeah, 1 point. That's 1 point.
Because John Joy is definitely an elected politician.
He was one of the sponsors. He actually,
I'm for it. I love the video, and I'm totally extremely anti-Nazi, and I don't.
I'd suggest, yeah, if you can't get the sound to go, at least show the visuals.
Yeah, it's not playing the sound at all.
No.
No.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna if you go into the chat on, I put in a link to the YouTube video.
So you want us to click on chat?
Yeah, go to the chat. Oh, whoops, I just sent it just to Robert for some reason. Hold on.
Where's the chat? I don't even
On the
know.
screen, Judy, on the
Be
bottom.
to the right.
Participants, chat, share screen, record.
It's the second, the
If
fourth
we
icon.
click on that, we can listen to it. No, mine says, and
I have-
please try again later. It's not allowing me to click.
I have
on that
mute, stop video, share contact, participants. I don't have a chat.
I do.
I
I
have
got
a
it.
chat and
It's
it's
down on the
forward,
bottom.
going up.
Well, Lauren, can you send it to us, to the board members? Not like right now.
We must
Yeah,
hold
hold on.
against racism, injustice, and hate. I stand against hate in West Contra
There it
Costa.
I've got it with the sound. Yeah.
No,
The YouTube works for me.
I heard it. I've already heard it
For
for
me.
me. I need to hear it again.
Just worked for me on the chat too.
Oh, did you click on chat, Scott? You just-
Yeah, if you click on chat and then click on Lauren's link, it'll come right up.
Yeah.
If you can get the chat. I'm not sure how to do it on an iPad though.
Yeah, I don't have a chat on the iPad.
I have a chat.
You don't have a chat.
You should have a chat. I just don't know where it is.
Right.
If you put your arrow into the Zoom region, chat comes up, and if you take it away, it goes away.
Oh, I've got it. I clicked on chat and then I clicked on the video, her link,
Stand against hateful
but there's no sound.
West County.
Displaying a symbol of hate is disrespectful also to the men and women of the military who have given their service and sometimes their lives fighting against.
Somebody's playing it.
Yeah, that's me. But the sound isn't coming up. Hold on.
During these times of COVID,
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
fascism, it's even more important that we stand together with our
love and
diversity.
cooperation and tolerance in our community.
There's no room for hate in my home, in my heart, or in my community.
And all forms of hate. Stand against racism
And I just emailed it to you too.
Vivo en el condado de Contra Costa y estoy totalmente en contra de cualquier tipo de racismo y discriminación en el estado de California como en todo el mundo.
And I stand against racism and all forms of hate. And I stand united.
Okay, I got it.
Of
Did you hear it?
and
Yes.
racism and hate.
Now I've got news, but
Costa County and
so how do I get back?
The news is just an advertisement, Marie.
Yeah, okay. So did you hear it, everybody?
It was playing.
Firmly against racism and all forms of hate. I commit to take action to stop racism and all forms of it by spreading the message.
It's through love and togetherness that we can drive out hate.
Firmly against racism and all forms of hate.
Stand against racism and discrimination.
Yo vivo en el condado de Contra Costa y estoy en contra de todo tipo de racismo y discriminación. Stand united against
Are you still looking at it? Because mine's off.
racism. West Contra Costa County.
I think some people are still watching it.
Juan Ibarra y vivo en el condado de Contra Costa y estoy
I've lost everybody.
Let's join together and stop this.
I think we should.
I've lost everybody, so I guess I better say goodbye.
No, Marie, can you hear us?
I can hear you, but I can't see anybody.
We'll stay on. Don't leave.
Yeah, soon. We can hear you.
I'll stay on. It looked like a nice video.
It's very nice.
Not in our town, yeah.
Hate and racism. Not
So I vote that we put it on the website.
I agree.
I agree.
I do too. It's nicely done.
We're a diverse community.
I don't think being anti-racist is political.
Exactly.
Just being-
Balls on the head, right.
Yep. All right, I'll add it tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want it on, so I was actually thinking like, we put it on the homepage, but I was also thinking because of all of the, just everything going on, because we have a blog section on the website, we would add
Blog would be good.
another kind of like subsection of the blog. So it'd be like community news.
That would be good, or resources maybe, but blog would be better.
Yeah, but for now, I'm just gonna add it to the homepage.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
Lauren,
good,
maybe it
Lauren.
would be a good idea to have an email blast letting people know that this
That's what I
video is on
want.
there.
Was
Okay.
an email blast.
Okay. I do want to credit your friend, so can you send me her contact information?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I text it to you?
I don't want it to seem like we made the video or anything, but I want to credit her and.
Can I text it to you?
Give credit where credit's due. I got to roll, everybody. Good night.
Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to go too.
I gotta go too, you guys.
You also.
Tell Jenny.
Good night, everybody.
Hi.
Thank
Feel
you,
feel
everybody.
better.
Good
Lauren,
night.
can I
Better.
text you?
Bye-bye, Lauren.
Lauren, can I text you?
Yeah, just text me.
Okay, good.
Well, I got the picture back. Okay, Lauren. Okay, Lauren. Okay, I hope you feel better, honey, okay?
I'm good. Thank you.
Martha, if you need anything, let me know, okay?
Oh, thank you. Very sweet.
Okay, good night.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Good night.